Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Hey, have you ever thought about what are the 7 reasons why you think time is money? You hear this saying a lot. And one of the things I want to do is I want to give you 7 reasons why I think time is not money. Let's go. So, today's agenda, we're going to talk about opportunity cost, productivity. We're going to talk about earning potential, business operations, investment returns, cost of delay, and then work life balance. So, let's look at the concept. The concept of time is a widely accepted notion that reflects the idea that time and money are valuable resources and should be managed efficiently. Here are 7 reasons why people often associate time with money. Now, when I was younger, and I'm in my 50s now, I'm 53, for you that care, um, I didn't value my time too well. I did whatever I wanted to do outside of being in the military or working a job. And I didn't take the time that I had and apply myself to where I want to be. At least I don't think I did. This is a point where you need to take self evaluation and figure out if time is money for you. Let's go. Topic 1, opportunity cost. Every moment spent on one activity is a moment that you could have been used for something else. Time spent on one task often means foregoing the opportunity to engage in a potential more profitable and valuable activity. Now, what do we mean by that? Here's an example. A lot of you like to watch TV. You like to binge watch shows. When's the last time you read something that was non-fictional that would enhance you as far as a individual or business owner? There's a study that was put out, and I forgot who did the study, but they said if you concentrate 17 minutes of your time per day on one particular topic, in a year's time, you would be an expert. That's powerful. 17 minutes a day for 1 year, same topic, you would be the expert on that topic. So when you're thinking about opportunity costs, what one idea do you have that could be an opportunity to change your life financially? That's what you need to think about. And how can you best spend your time? So, topic 2, productivity. Now, nobody likes to hear that they're not productive, but time management is crucial for productivity. Wasting time can cause results of lost opportunities for financial gain or professional advancement. Efficient use of time can lead to increased output and consequently greater financial rewards. Now, when I thought about productivity, I thought about all of the hours like we were just talking about watching things that don't bring value to you. Now, I understand people like to be entertained, and entertainers are one of the people or one of the sectors where people get paid a lot of money to make you laugh, make you, there's dramas, there's comedies, there's, real life stories, let's look at all the real housewives or whatever place. Everybody is so enamored in somebody else's life and their drama, they don't think about their drama in their life. And they've wasted time being amused or enjoying someone else's drama. I challenge you, change the way you think. So, the next topic we'll talk about is earning potential. Excuse me, earning potential. Many people are compensated based on the amount of time they dedicate to their work. Whether it's an hourly wage or salary, the more time invested in productivity or product activities, the greater the potential for financial compensation. Now, let's take this for example. For those people who have a 9 to 5 or a, you know, 3 to 7 or 11 to 3, or let's say you work a 12-hour shift, you are trading your time for the work that you do. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. You may be hourly wage or you may be salary. But I want you to think about it for a second. How productive are you? There's a good book out called The 4 Hour Work Week, and the author's name is escaping me right now. I have it on my reading list. And one of the things that it talks about, as far as the synopsis, is figuring out how to be more productive in less periods of time. Now, we've noticed that during the pandemic, people have actually worked harder when they were home than when they were in the office. Because most people, when they got to the office, what did they do? They sit and they talk to each other, they check their banking, and then they go to a meeting, and then they come back, and then it'll be time for lunch, and then maybe about 1 to 3 they start doing some work, right? Depending on what type of work you do. The output that you are providing your employer or your business is not worth the input that you're actually putting in. So be mindful that your earning potential is based off of what you do in essence. A good example of this would be commissions versus a salary. For you who are not commission based or on a salary, a good hack that I would give you right now is look at affiliate marketing. These are programs where individuals will pay you for bringing traffic or bringing clients to their organization, and that's a good way for you to make extra income. All right, so now we're going to go to business operations. In business context, time directly influences various aspects such as production cycles, service delivery, and project completion. Efficient use of time in business operations often translates to cost savings and increased profitability. So now, if you think about it, if you were able, and this is one of my pet peeves, I hate going to the doctor or the dentist and I have an appointment, I get there early and I still got to sit. That's not efficient of my time. So if you're a doctor or a dentist and you happen to be one of mine and you're listening to this um, YouTube channel or this podcast, be mindful of other people's time. You don't like when we show up late, and we don't like to be waiting for an appointment because time is the most valuable thing. So, with that said, you notice that in some places, even restaurants, high-end restaurants, they'll give you a 15-minute grace period. If not, they give you a table up. And depending on, some places like court, we're going to use that example because we see a gavel here. If your court says, if you have a time saying that you have an 8 o'clock court time, that, you know what that means? You better be in court, sitting in those pews or those seats a little bit before 8, because once that gavel drops, you can't go in and out of the courtroom. So time is very important, and we need to monitor ourselves based off of time. And I don't want to use this term, but I'm going to go on and use it. For those people who like to say I'm on CP time, that is not a good look. Time is the most invaluable or most valuable thing that you have in this life, your time. Topic 5, investment returns. Now, in the financial world, which we all are playing in right now, the concept of compounding emphasizes the importance of time in generating returns on your investment. The longer money is invested, remember the rule of 72, the more it can grow through interest, dividends, and capital appreciation. So when we talk about the rule of 72, it tells you the exact point in time your money will compound, double, or grow. But depending on the investment instrument you have it in, that could also require more time because it takes it longer and it's maybe secured so that your actual investment is going to have to sit there. So a good example, if we were talking about the bank, would be a certificate of deposit or CD. So that would be an instrument that you actually put money in. It holds that money in there, and then it is illiquid until that time frame ends. So there are a lot of different programs out there that are similar but pay higher interest. You need to find out what those are when you talk to a financial advisor or your financial first responder. Moving forward, cost of delay. Now, we always talk about cost of delay. Delays in decision making or project completion can result in increased costs. I've heard thousands of people say, "Man, if I would have just went on and did what I should have did, and then this would have been the outcome. But because I delayed, I lost out." So time sensitive opportunities may be lost and expenses can escalate. In business, personal finance, minimizing delays are often seen as saving money. So when you actually sit down, do a financial plan, and you sit down and get your financial things in order, those things are actually better for you than putting it off. And number 7, work-life balance. Well, you know what? Let's go back to 6 because I really want to make sure I tell you something. Going back to 6 would say, before we get to this work-life balance, you need to have a system. And the system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. And that leads into work-life balance. Now, work-life balance actually provides you an opportunity, and it is an idea that time is money extends to your personal life as well. Balancing your work and your personal time efficiently is essential for overall well-being. Wasting time on non-productive activities can impact one's work-life balance and, by extension, financial stability. Now, during the pandemic, everybody was home, kids were home, wife was home, husband was home, everybody was home working and doing school. And what we found was that, and I don't know that they've actually researched this, but there were a lot of children because they didn't have that social stability of meeting their friends, eating lunch with their friends, riding the bus with their friends, hanging out with their friends on the playground, things of that nature. They went through some form of anxiety and maybe even depression. And we found that a lot of um, companies found out 2 things: that when the mom or father or the husband or wife was home working, they were actually more productive than coming into the office, driving, sitting in traffic, and actually doing it. So now a lot of companies are allowing you to work remotely a couple of days a week because it gives you work-life balance. Now, when we talk about this work-life balance, you're really saying to yourself, how efficient can I be? And then this is the thought I want you to think about. If you can be efficient for somebody else that you work for, why couldn't you be efficient for yourself? Just a thought for those of you that are contemplating a side hustle. So, with that said, work life balance is one of the major things that you need to have. Now, Walt Disney said this. He said, "The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing." As we like to say, don't talk about it, be about it, right? So, in summary, the time the time is money concept underscores the value of time as a finite resource. People, you only have so much time in your lifetime. When managed wisely, can contribute to financial success and personal fulfillment. A lot of people go to the grave not feeling fulfilled because they wasted their time. Now, if you want to get with me, Mike Barnes, the financial first responder, you can send me an email at Mike, the financial first responder.com. You could go to my company, True North Advisory LLC, or you can hit this link below for a free gift and join our community, the Financial Warriors. Until we talk again, God bless.